since I last did a Honkai Star Rail video. I have still been playing and staying on top of the limited events and things, although I'm still really far behind in the story. But I've been doing some pulls as well. They've been kind of ad hoc, so nothing too satisfying for a pull video, I'm afraid. However, my most recent character was one that I was really looking forward to for my Mydei team. Ever since Finan came out, I haven't been using Mydei as much, and I wanted to show him some love by not pulling his best in slot support Cyrene, but instead pulling a pretty good sustain Hyacine. I know that Cyrene is a very good choice for all of the Chrysos heirs, of which Finan and Mydei are ones that I've invested a lot into, but I didn't really vibe with her whole thing, unfortunately. Cyrene lovers, I'm very happy for you, but I decided to go for Hyacine instead. I really like Hyacine. I think she looks super cute, and she gives some pretty beefy HP buffs that Mydei appreciates. Her healing is also pretty good too. So I was happy to get her, and there is an event on at the moment where you can get some plus 15 gear, and I used some of that for Hyacine, sorry, and I have a pretty decent build, I think, at the moment. We'll run through that in just a second. I just wanted to shine the spotlight on my beautiful Chimera child, Complainer, who you might have spotted does this insanely adorable scream thing. They go like there they go. I've been obsessed with them. You can get them from the newest endgame mode, which I can't remember the name of. It's pretty difficult, and I've done it a couple times, but not fully. This one, Anomaly Arbitration. I'm not quite there on this one, but I'm only two stars off across all of the different fights. You get a currency from that, and you can buy some cosmetic stuff. So I picked up this adorable little guy. We'll see if they do the thing again. No, just begging for food there. Okay, I think let's double check some of my builds just to see what we're working with, and we will jump on over to the weekly Divergent Universe. So, I think we'll start with Hyacine because she is the newest member of my team. She is a remembrance healer who really, really wants 200 speed, which is, it's very quick. There are a couple of things that help her get to 200 speed, one of which is her signature light cone, which gives a really good amount of speed. I don't have that, so instead I have a level 40 Memories Curtain Never Falls light cone. This is one that you can get from the Divergent Universe store, the simulated universe store. I'm just going to go ahead and level this up. And it gives a small 6% increase in speed, as well as a damage buff across the whole team when you use your skill. I have a bad habit of spending all of my Divergent Universe currency to get standard balls. Because the gacha demons are always creeping over my shoulder, and I'd really like to level this up. You can buy some materials to add to the super imposition, which would boost the speed and damage dealt of this light cone. However, at the moment, including the light cone and including a buff, an extra speed buff we get from the 4-piece Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder set, I checked and we get to exactly 200 speed. We want 200 speed because one of Hyacine's traces, one of her major traces, is called Tempestuous Halt. And it says when Hyacine's speed exceeds 200, I might be one speed off. When Hyacine's speed exceeds 200, that's the first time I've properly read it, increases her and little Ika's max HP by 20%. I don't think I've ever heard Ika. I don't think I've heard their name said out loud. Then for every 1 excess speed increases Hyacine's and little Ika's outgoing healing by 1%. Up to a max of 200 excess speed can be taken into account for this effect. So it caps out at 400, I guess. Which is absurd. Shall we see if if Hyacine tells us how to say it? Oh, here she goes. Ika. Anyway, so all of that's to say that I might not be there yet. I guess it depends. There's like a hidden decimal value that the game doesn't show you. So maybe we're good. Anyway, so you want to get to 200 plus speed to get this really good max HP boost of 20%. Otherwise, Hyacine is pretty straightforward. Her skill summons the memo sprite Little Ika, and it heals the whole team as well. Iga does some kind of passive healing. So every time someone's HP is reduced, they get healed by a small amount. Also, every so often, little Iga will do like a drill attack, a rocket drill attack, you'll see, that does a decent amount of damage based on how much healing Hyacine and Iga have done. Hyacine's ultimate also summons Iga if they're not already there, and gives Hyacine an after rain state for 3 turns. And while it's active, everyone gets a really good max HP buff. So for someone like Mydei, whose damage scales with HP, that's really good. And while Hyacine's in the after rain state, that's when little Iga does the rocket drill attack after Hyacine does an action, and that's pretty much it. Otherwise, there are some traces here that increase Hyacine's effect res by a really good amount. And this one here, Gloomy Grin, gives Hyacine and Iga a 100% crit rate. So you don't need to worry about building crit, and you'll still be doing a decent amount of damage over the course of a fight. So in total for the build, we're looking for speed up to the breakpoint, then HP, crit damage, and some effect res is not wasted. So I think my build is okay at the moment. I've got 5,690 HP out of combat, 193 speed, which gets to 200 in combat, 94% crit damage, and 44.3% effect res. And that is with a 4-piece Warrior Goddess of Sun and Thunder relic set, which boosts Hyacine's speed and also gives everyone some crit damage, and a 2-piece Giant Tree of Wrapped Brooding, which also increases speed and outgoing healing as well. Otherwise, I don't have any Eidolons, of course, and the Light Cone could do with some more leveling up, but I'll need to do a bit of farming for that. So I'm pretty happy with her at the moment, although there's more work to be done. The pieces I have on are, I think, decent. This is one that I got from the event. It's got 7 speed and 11.6% crit damage, which is nice. The hands I've got are good as well. It's got HP percentage, quite a lot of speed, and some crit damage as well. The relic I got from the event didn't have any speed on it, so I was really far off the 200 speed breakpoint. I needed to swap over. For the body, this could definitely use an upgrade. The one I've got at the moment has HP percentage as the main stat, a base amount of speed, and some effect res. The one I got from the event is outgoing healing boost, but it doesn't have any speed. Otherwise, I don't have any super great pieces. So I could do some farming for that as a pretty easy upgrade. And the boots are pretty good. Speed main stat with HP percentage there, and some effect res as well. Then for the planar ornaments, just started raining pretty loudly. Give me 1 second. Okay. I've just closed the window to my enclosed porch, which is where you can hear all the rain falling on the roof. And I like the sound of rain on a roof, but it's a little bit intense. Anyway, so for the planar sphere, we have an HP percentage main stat with some crit damage and effect res. This one could do with an upgrade too. And the rope. The rope is HP percentage main stat with some crit damage and a load of speed. I would love for this to be energy regen, but I don't have an energy regen rope with speed on it. So there are some clear upgrade points for the build, but I think it's definitely usable. Otherwise, I haven't looked at the Divergent Universe boss or anything, but I'm just gonna force Mydei here. And his build hasn't changed since the last time we saw it, which would have been months and months ago. Mydei is an HP scaler, so he has almost 9k HP outside of combat. I also have him at 141 speed, so that he is slightly quicker than Sunday. And we get to chain Mydei turns. He has 185.7% crit damage and 27.9% crit rate outside of combat. However, one of his traces, this one here, Bloodied Chitin, boosts his crit rate by a huge amount if his max HP is up to 8,000. It's 48% boost, I think. 46 maybe. It's 40 something percent, and I added them up alongside Sunday's 20% crit rate boost. We get up to 95% crit rate with Mydei, which is very nice. Otherwise, I don't have any other stats that are worth mentioning. I have his signature light cone, Flame of Blood, Blaze My Path. Just very, very good for him, of course. He's all traced up. I have him on a 4-piece Scholar Lost in Erudition, which boosts his ultimate and skill damage, which between them it constitutes like all of his damage. And Bone Collector's Serene Domain for the planar ornaments, which again is very, very good for him. I think it's obviously Gasterus themed, especially with the memo sprite mention here, but it's also perfect for Mydei with the max HP scaling and the extra crit damage. I also have him at E1, which turns his God Slayer Be God enhanced skill attack into a full AoE attack, which really helps with AoE situations, and that's Mydei. We have Sunday, who again also hasn't changed. 137 speed, specifically tuned to work with all of my DPSs. A load of crit damage because he grants a portion of it through his talent, maybe. One of these. Could be. I know what he does in total, I don't know where all of his features sit. That sounded like a euphemism, but I didn't mean it as one. It's here. Crit damage increased by an amount equal to 30% of Sunday's crit damage plus 12%. So, lots of crit damage for him there. He's got some energy regen as well, 124%. Otherwise, I have his signature light cone, a grounded ascent. He is all traced up. He's on a 4-piece Sacerdos' Relived Ordeal. And a 2-piece Lushaka, the Sunken Seas. This attack boost actually doesn't help anyone in this team, so it's a little bit wasted. But the energy regen is nice, and I don't really want to swap relics, just to do a weekly Divergent Universe run. I've also got him at E2, just a very nice one. Helps with skill point management, although in this team we're not really begging for skill points as much as, say, a Finan team to get him up and running. And finally I've got Treeby, who's also HP scaling, so she's got a good amount there. She's also pretty quick, 127 speed, and alongside the Spratly Bonwhack planar ornaments set, it means that she will be going first, and I like that because we can get her ult off on the first turn pretty consistently, and I also like her being pretty quick because I've got her on dance, and the quicker we get her ultimate up and charged, the more often we can boost everyone by 24%. I know that slow Treeby is maybe a bit better overall, better damage and things like that, but I like this one. It's fun to use. She also has a pretty good crit ratio, 79.7% crit rate, and 140.4% crit damage, 124.4% energy regen rate, and a few other stats that don't matter as much. She is almost all traced up. I mean, we could boost this, but it doesn't really give much. Another 3%. Most of her damage comes from her talent, I think. So I don't think I'll bother right now. And otherwise, she is on a split set, 2-piece Scholar Lost in Erudition to get some nice crit rate, and 2-piece Longivus Disciple. Another one that I haven't heard said out loud, so I've got no clue how to pronounce that. Longivus. This one increases max HP, which is good for Treeby, of course. And no Eidolons. Anyway, I've been rambling about new characters and build for far too long. I think it's time to jump into the weekly Divergent Universe. And it's gonna be a bit of a change, because for the past few months I've been used to running Finan in the Divergent Universe, and it makes the runs really, really quick, because you can take the combat domains and use Finan's technique to just instantly clear them. So it's gonna feel a bit slower for me today, which is maybe a good thing. and hopefully it helps kind of keep the chill, relaxed vibes. Let's see what we've got. Oh, perfect. This boss is certainly doable with Mydei. And what do we start with? Perfect. And a weighted curio. Ice. The weighted curio doesn't do much for us, but the these equations and the initial boon is all good for a Mydei team. I imagine it's here to I imagine it's set up to work well with Castoris and Cyrene. And I don't have either of those, but thankfully Mydei can piggyback. He can piggyback on anything good for Castoris. Generally. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump in to this week's Divergent Universe. So, this is the golden boon that we're starting with. Meeting Death's Palm. It says during the night, ally target's max HP increases by 30%. After HP is reduced, increases the next attack's final damage by 50%. So that all works well with Mydei. Let's grab that. We have a bunch of destruction and remembrance equations, definitely geared towards Castoris and Cyrene, but I think this should also work pretty well with Mydei and Hyacine. This one is useless for us. The Road to Comet's weighted curio. Let's grab some blessings of remembrance. What have we got? Obsession. This one's nice, 10%. Perfect. They all look pretty good for us. So, we don't need to worry about this first fight too much, because they all start with like 1% HP, I think. So we should just be able to breeze through it pretty easily. Here we go. Nice. And we're looking for destruction and remembrance. Mainly, this one's just generally really good for us. Some extra max HP. We'll grab that. I guess we'll grab this one because it goes towards one of our equations. And this one looks pretty good as well. Some more max HP boost. Although this one's conditional on using our ultimates. Get another option. Let's go for this one. Decreased defense of weakness broken enemy targets. Perfect. Some more max HP. Our Mydei is gonna be one beefy man. Let's go in for this strong encounter. I know that Mydei likes a tussle, and that first fight really wasn't anything. The one downside of these encounters where it is a fight but you need to interact with this painting. The one downside is that we don't get the benefit of any techniques enemies that begin combat. Mydei's technique is really powerful and important for getting him up and running as soon as possible, so we miss out on that, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So this is the xenomorphic containment occurrence. It says, the police air car weaves through the tangled lanes of drone traffic, touching down smoothly atop a 3,000-story skyscraper. 7 minutes have passed since the emergency call, and as a high-risk biohazard disposal specialist, you've finally made it to the crime scene. It's a shapeshifter. It's already tricked a few of our officers. Stay alert. The on-site officer sends a data packet straight to your neural link. The next thing you know, a stabbing pain rips through your skull. Got another one. The officer's body liquefies into a writhing mass of slime, then reshapes itself into a giant mocking middle finger. We can either choose to leave and have our life spared, or enter a tough battle. If we win, we get 2 blessings of 3-star rarity, and also 100 cosmic fragments. I'm pretty confident. Still laughing, I'll send you to your maker. You flash a knowing smirk. What your slimy opponent doesn't realize is that, just moments ago, you hijacked the neural link and slipped a virus into its system, outwitted and outclassed. Nice. Oh. I didn't realize we'd still get the benefit. I guess maybe it applies to the first 3. To the first 3 domains. Just a couple hits and we can take down Bronya. And I'm being very greedy by not using my ultimate. And we'll just whack that guy. Okay. I think maybe we won't face our first real challenge, in quotation marks, until the first boss. So what do we got? Weakness break, follow-up attack, weakness break. I think we'll grab this one, although none of these are super great for us. Brain in a vat. I think we'll grab this one. We're going in on remembrance with a load of our other blessings. So this will tie into that. And yeah, why don't we go for another combat one? And we'll make the most of the 1% health effect. I am gonna pop Hyacine's technique, which heals us at the beginning of the fight, I think. Just to get Mydei's health topped up. Oh look, they're on like full HP. That's okay. That's okay, the effect ran out in the last domain. I really don't think we need to use our ults, but why not? It'll just speed up a little bit. Plus we'll get to see Hyacine's ult, which is super adorable. I'll slow it down so that we can see it in all its glory. It's very colourful. And here's the rocket drill attack. I love little Ica. So cute. I think we'll get another one here after we do an attack. It really does a decent amount of damage, and that's without us having any much HP tally in the healing which boosts the damage even more. Okay. I guess we'll go for this propagation one. I'm thinking it might help marginally for Mydei's blast and AoE damage, so we'll grab that. We're looking for destruction, but we haven't seen many blessings. This one's just a straight up damage boost, so we'll grab that. And we'll head on in for the first boss here. Okay. I don't often overwrite blessings, but I'm wondering if there's any that make sense to overwrite. I'd really like some more destruction ones. Decreased defense, weakness, broken enemies. I mean, these all look pretty good actually. Probably this one. Let's re-roll this one. Still no destruction. I guess we'll grab that. We can try and re-roll it again. I think we're getting a little unlucky. This is the one we swapped off of initially. I guess we'll go back. I'm gonna roll the dice one more time. Nope. I think we'll go for this one though. We are not gonna face much of a challenge in these early fights, though, to be honest. So, we don't really need the destruction blessings, but they would be nice. Okay. I think I'll grab this one just to boost our crit damage by a tasty amount. And I'm gonna get the one that gives us extra HP. Which one is it? This one. And the one that just boosts our damage. And we should have a pretty easy time against this guy. So I'm just gonna pop everyone's techniques. We'll chow down on a couple trick snacks. And start the fight with Mydei here. I'm hoping the dance effect will boost Hyacine up above these guys. Perfect. So we can get Hyacine's buffs going as well. There we go. We'll do a skill and an ult with Hyacine. And I think we'll probably follow up with an ult from Mydei, even though we haven't got Sunday's buffs just yet. I just don't want to give these two losers a go. Also, check out Mydei's HP as we use this. 16k. Not bad at all. Oh, and that little Ica attack actually cleared off the two ads as well. So we'll just pop Sunday as well. Treebee's putting in work, and we'll see if this finishes him off. Nice. Nice. Still no destruction blessings. I guess let's. I guess we'll just go for the brain in the fat one. None of those are too great for us. I think Footstep of the Gods would be really good. The destruction condition works with Mydei, of course. And if we hit a skill followed up with another one, we get extra damage. It's not quite as beneficial as with Finan, of course, but it should still be pretty good. Let's go for, I think we'll go for a wealth domain now. We might be able to spin some slots. I think we start the fights in day mode. So I actually really like this Fated to Wither buff. Just gives us the extra ease of playing, where we don't need to wait until night to do all of our damage. We'll grab some credits from the chest. And what have we got here? Sure. I like these ones because they don't have a downside. They don't have a negative option. Of course, 40 credits isn't great, but none of these are bad. Perfect. Perfect. I've had better ones, but I have also had worse ones. I think we'll go for another combat domain. Here we go. And it's a little overkill to use all of our techniques, but it's fun. So we'll daze them all with Mydei and jump into a fight here. Okay. And as before, I have a sneaking suspicion we'll clear at least one wave before Mydei gets a go. Oh, although not this time actually. Hyacine's quite low on energy, so we're not going to get her ult off. That's okay. Oh my gosh, that guy hanging on 1% HP, ruining my aura. We'll just keep fighting this one. Boost Mydei back up, and then we'll pop his ult to finish off the fight. Boom. Nice. Let's see. I mean, all of these are, to be honest, kind of worthless. I guess we'll go for the first one. Yep. Wow. Our first destruction blessing. I'm pretty sure. Well, we have one, so second one maybe. This one is useless. We are not going to be dying. But I will definitely take it. A very nice equation there. Oh, and now they're rolling in. Let's go for... I feel like considering we have Mydei here with us, we should be taking all the fights we can get. So we'll go for another one here. Although, again, it is awkward that we can't start the fight with Mydei. He does get a really good head start with this technique. This is the contest of Occurrence. Beneath the neon lights of the underground boxing arena, high walls gradually rise up out of the enclosure as some 200 Dada teams from all over the cosmos toss a pink ball in their hands, eager to give things a whirl. Among the Candela Graphos' records, this sport remains second only to the Isthmian Confederation's angry cricket matches. In terms of danger, abiding by the spirit of valuing peace, the almighty laughter created Dada Ball. Pinching her nose, the person on the loudspeaker says, it uses ball collisions in lieu of physical clashes. Every player gets to have fun. There's only one rule: knock out all competitors on the field with the ball to win. With a whistle, several pink dada balls fly straight towards your face. Our only option is to pull out a baseball bat. We will enter a point-based battle lasting 2 cycles. After achieving victory, obtain cosmic fragments equal to the amount of points obtained. Sure. Okay, we're off to a better start this time. Hyacine's ult is pretty much ready. So, we can get that up and the buff going, as well as little Ika's attacks. So we'll pop her skill and then her ult. Boom. And here he comes. Oh, that is a lot of damage. I don't want to waste any energy, so I'm gonna pop Mydei's ult now. Oh. I don't want to waste any energy, so I'm actually gonna pop Mydei's ult now. And then we'll do a skill attack here. Nice. We're gonna get a bunch of Mydei goes in a row now. So we'll boost him up. Give him the beatified buff. And pop another ult. It's a great job that Mydei looks so good, because we're seeing a lot of him. Do another ult here. Boom. That is a lot of damage. We got the maximum of 500 cosmic fragments. And I'm thinking, for a change, we could try out an adventure domain. These are sometimes a little bit of a pain. Avoiding the beams, okay. So with this one, we need to avoid the beams. These devices around us will fire off like targeting beams. And we need to try and figure out a safe spot to stand. So here should be good. And it does get pretty tricky as more of the beams switch on. This should be good over here. Oh, up here maybe. Yeah, we're good. One more. Just right in the middle. Nice, nice. I think we got some pretty good configurations that time. Sometimes it's really difficult to tell where the beams are going to go. Okay, let's see, we have a curio to pick from. I guess I'll go for the doctor's robe. I'm hoping we can expand our 3-star equation by the time we get to the end. Although if we keep failing to find destruction blessings, that's going to be tricky. Let's grab this hunt one. And we'll grab that. We might need to try and take a detour to a shop to buy some destruction blessings. What do we got here? I'm thinking this middle one looks pretty good. Just some extra max HP. With a higher threshold than the one on the left. I don't want to go for the Altar of Fortune, which like re-rolls all of our blessings. I think we do have some pretty good ones, even though I might look to re-roll. Let's see, any good ones to re-roll. Honestly, although, what do we got? let's reroll this one. Perfect. Perfect, we'll take the destruction blessing. And although we need more destruction blessings. All of these look pretty good. I guess maybe this one could be better. Let's see. Perfect. This one doesn't help because it's related to shield effects, but it will mean we're only one off our 3-star equation. So I'm gonna go with that, and let's enhance. Sure, let's grab that one and effect res now. That one for some extra damage, as well as this one for some more HP. Okay. Pop all of our techniques, and we'll jump into a fight against this howling casket. Here we go. None of these fights have gone on for too long. And especially seeing this imaginary weakness here, I'm wondering whether this guy will fare any better. We'll pop our ult with Treeby here. Don't want to waste any energy if we can help it. We do an attack. Oh, that's all good. We haven't quite got Hyacine's ult, but we should be okay without it. And now we can get Mydei going here. Boom. Very nice. Just 2 hits there and we've already done a good chunk. Let's bring it back up. And finish this guy off with an ult. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Unfortunate again that we don't see a destruction blessing here. I guess we'll go for this one. None of them are great. I think I'm gonna roll these ones again. Okay, none of these are great. None of these are great. Let's go with wind. Lightning. They're all pretty useless. I'll just grab this one. None of them do anything for us. Okay. Let's head to this store and hopefully we can stock up on a load of destruction blessings. Oh, not before picking up another golden boon. Let's see. I'm gonna roll these. Oh, I see Mydei here in the picture. Surely it must be great for him. I'll pick that up without reading it too much. Okay, let's see what is in Herta's curio store. So none of these are screaming at me, but we do have a lot of cosmic fragments to spend. So I guess we'll we'll grab that one. That one looks okay. Sure, we'll grab that one and then see what Screwlam has in his store. Fingers crossed for a load of destruction. Yeah, okay, perfect. We'll grab that. And, is there another one here? Shield effect. Not really necessary. Extra crit rate. Just make sure that Mydei has 100%. Sure. And then I think we're good with those ones. Shall we take them into a fight and see what our new blessings do for us? Oh, they spotted me there. Let me get my techniques going really quick. And we'll start the fight here. Here we go, here we go. So we have plenty of energy to go round. Let's start with Treebee's ult. Get that buff going and do an attack here. Mydei's HP is getting pretty high now. We'll get another nice buff with Hyacine's ult here. Wow, 17,554. Very nice. We'll pop his ult so we don't waste any energy. And it comes back with our brain in a jar. So we can pop it again here. There we go. And a final hit from Mydei finishes off those guys. Perfect, perfect. Sure, we'll grab that. Honestly, at this point, we are in a very, very good position. And we don't really need to worry about which blessings and things we pick up. So, we'll just see if Screwlim has any more really, really good ones for us. We have plenty of cosmic fragments. I don't know that I want that. Ideally, I want Mydei to be taking the hits. Grab that one. We'll grab that one. Sure, we'll grab that one. We'll grab that one too. And let's boost some of these. This should be good. And we have plenty of heat because of one of the curios we picked up. Let's see, any of these other ones here. Don't need that one. How about these ones? Sure, we'll grab that one. And that one will be good. This is definitely overkill at this point. Sure. And with all of that, this final fight should be a breeze. We even get another boon here. Yeah. Sure. This is the for Papa Pollux fight. We'll pop our techniques and jump on in. Boom. Whoa. That was embarrassing, I missed the attack. Okay. Nice. We can boost Hyacine up with Treebee's dance effect. Pop the ult here. Just need to get Mydei going, and this boss will get shredded. Just pop that, why not? Little Ika goes screaming into those things. Oh. 5% is very awkward to see. Nice. Treebee finished it off with a couple rockets. Pop another Hyacine. Oh, why not? We're almost at 20k HP with Mydei, which is nice to see. Oh, there we go. Oh, as soon as we get it, it goes things again. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to check the footage on that one. I quite literally blinked. And the boss died. I'm not complaining though. I'm not complaining, but that is the end. That is the end of the Divergent Universe. Let's pick up our rewards. That was a pretty strong run, so I'll save. I think I'll just overwrite this one. And let's pick up our rewards. We should get a couple of standard pulls, I think. And although I'm not fully pulling on her, I've been dropping my we'll grab those. I've been dropping my spare pulls into Hyracine's banner just in case. So we'll grab those. We need another one for this superimposer, which is what we need to superimpose the memories good and never falls like cone that Hyacine has. So I will save up those ones, and let's drop our pulls. We've got what, 2 here for Hyacine and a standard. Start with the standard. Oh, Amisha, that converts into a pull. So we'll pick up that one. And we can drop 3 here on Hyacine. See how it goes. I did get to fairly high pity on Hyacine, and I also unfortunately lost the 50-50. So I'm hoping to get some good luck to balance everything out. Not this time though, unfortunately. That's okay. My expectations were low, but my hopes were high. However, that does mean that we have come to the end of today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. I know that it's been a while since I last did a Honkai Star Rail video. I blame all of the spooky videos during October, but I'll try not to leave it quite so long next time. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you come back soon for another one. Thank you again, and good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night.